what do you call this, still supporting pillars. So if you look at it, it's still that one main beam supporting the building. This is all new. All new.
It may have had a different frontage.
Different frontage.
Quite likely a different frontage.
Yes.
And I'll tell you why. You would have had a wooden stairs coming down, as is typical of so many houses inside here.
Wooden.
Wooden stairs coming down with a rail, like that. And then the post, right, it doesn't hit the ground. It's sitting on what? Here we go. 2 blocks of this, and they sit so it doesn't touch the ground. This would have been the original. In typical wooden stairs, this would have been, they kept the 2 pieces here. Yeah. So this would have been the original stairs coming down.
That one was with the plywood.
Yeah.
This one no. So, but it was restored this way. Same thing. They put the what do you call this?
Yeah.
So
This
actually,
wall is
what?
quite bad. Number 1 Priory Lane. I mean the numbering just happened to be so nice. The first numbered house on Priory Lane, Lorong Praya. To go for heritage status, like I said, there is actually conditions. So you must meet certain age, which is why if you go to the local office, you can get the drawings and the plans. When were these buildings built? It will give you an idea. Because that's number 1. Number 2, if the original building has got so much additions in the last few decades, it's already
It loses
remove
its
some of the heritage value.
It loses its authenticity.
Yes.
Okay.
So you may decide not to pursue that heritage building thing, but
So
rather to say that this is a building of a man. There was a Portuguese community leader, Bernard Santa Maria. It has become the Bernard Santa Maria Memorial House or whatever it is. It also in the present time houses the society that you set up. And you can tell the story of the building once you know when the building came up, right, and all that kind of stuff. You can pinpoint to certain things that say this was actually a pre-war style, without worrying so much about heritage status. You can highlight so many aspects of the building that
You'll be more free.
prove to be and then you're a bit freer to tear this down if you don't like it, or
Correct.
refurbish it or whatever it is.
You're not constrained
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the heritage act or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the building is not so. And the idea is that it is not just the building that's going to make the day. It is Priory Lane and the community
Yes.
that's going to make the day.
Definitely.
This building is just one part of it,
Correct. Correct.
The greater part is the story of Priory Lane, the people who live here,
Yes.
the Catholic community, and then intermingling with all kinds of people. We've
Yes.
got
That's-
Indians, we've got
yes.
Chinese.
That's a very important
The
aspect.
Chinese
yes.
shopkeeper Imun who speaks fluent
Imun.
Portuguese.
We have a Malay.
And the Malay people.
family,
So that cultural diversity that Melaka enjoyed a long time ago, as written by Tom Pires. Actually, if you go to anywhere in these kind of small places,
Yes.
you see people mingling so freely.
spontaneously.
It's so natural
Yes,
because
natural.
they don't know anything else. They know that this is how we live. We've lived like this before. And what's the harm in continuing to live in harmony, right? And no one plays up any issue, right? It's just so natural for
We celebrate each other's festival.
people on the ground to live
They
together.
come to our house for Christmas. We go to the house for Chinese New Year. Likewise, we go to the Malay house who are our friends. We go there for Hari Raya and vice versa. So I think that cultural diversity is something also that has got a very strong presence here in
It is, and it should be. We should make that one of the highlights.
Oh, definitely. That is
So-
why we are, like I say, planning to have that celebration of the 3 religious houses for 2024. Okay, now in terms of really maybe go to the right people or to the right agency to maybe ask for some funding. I mean, okay, in terms of Barang Warisan, okay, anything to do with, say, heritage restoration, corporate or anything, I mean, what's your advice like?
Usually, if you want to seek funds from either corporates or individuals, the first thing they want to know is, where's the money, how's the money going to be used, where is it going to go to, and when the money is it used in a sustained way, For example, if you refurbish this building and it costs you, say, 80,000 ringgit, and people donate because you say, we want to use it to refurbish the building. But 2 years later, the family says, we want the building back and we want to sell off the property. And so the donors don't get a sense of security, that we're putting up. So one of the things you got to prove in your prospectus to raise the funds, you have to have a small prospectus, some photographs of the building, what it was, the story of what it was, the value of the man that lived here and his family, and what it is today, and what you want it to be in the future. That's your narrative, your story, and the security of it. You can say, I've got the letter where the family, a legal letter where the family says, the society can use this building, right, with our own arrangements, whether it's rental or whatever, for the next 20 years. Now, if I'm going to donate, I say, nothing is guaranteed in the future, but at least for 20 years, I don't mind giving you 10,000. At least we know for 20 years this house is secured for your purposes. After 20 years, the world just change, you know. Maybe you yourself want to move somewhere else, right? The society may feel we want to move somewhere else, you know, so and so forth. So people need to have a little sense of tenure. How long will you be using this? So that when they give their money, they know that, like for example, if I'm going to donate to Save Tigers, I need to know, I can't say, can you guarantee me you will save tigers? But you may say, we are working hard to reduce poaching. And I can prove to you that poaching numbers are going down. And people say that's good enough. The rest, let nature take care. If tigers are going to breed, let nature take care of them, you know. So you need to have a prospectus that spells out the history of the place, the current state, not to say overly dilapidated, your plans to refurbish it, and the plans to use it for the base for the society to build the Prior Lane community, what it was, and all the things we talked about in a prospectus and says, this is the one sheet costing of all the money we will need for all these purposes, and then you provide a ballpark figure, and you say our target is to raise 80,000 in the next 1 year, and then people will donate freely because they know how the money is going to be used, and when it is used, how long will whatever it's been used for will be sustained. So you need a prospectus to sell. With a professional prospectus, you can actually sell it. You can, WhatsApp it. You can go to all kinds of people. People that may just want to give even 100 ringgit to someone who wants to give 1,000 ringgit, and someone who says, well, you know what, we like your idea. Here's 10,000 ringgit. And before you know it, you may get the money you need.
So okay, I mean, I need
not
to-
difficult.
Yes.
Not difficult, but you must get the prospectus done correctly.
Road, we walk here, but because they took away Kampung Tengah, they blocked this lane. This is a very, very, very nostalgic lane lah. Between Kampung Tengah and maybe Ice Cafe, or if you want to take the bus, we will walk here. We will not walk on the main road. The main road is go to the coffee shop, yes, but here is to come to the kampung or go to Ice Cafe.
A walkway,
Awat, potong babi one. He sleep here. If anybody you say about Awat, they know he sleeps here and he snores because he wakes up early in the morning to get slaughter pig, and then he'll be sleeping here the whole day. Beautiful gate, number 9 Prior Lane. So now that this one's brother is staying here, so you can pick. Okay, this actually is open space. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, same pattern. This kind of awning, I presume, like how you find in Paninu, is post wall. This is pre-wall. 1, 2, 3, 4,